Hello, this is Rituranjan from Just Tutor, and today we are going to learn about fractions. Let's see what we have here in this video today. So first of all, we have some warm questions. So please pause the video and try to have a look at them one by one. What do you know already? Now in this session, we are going to learn these 3 points. The first is 3/4. Now, 3/4 originates from quarter, the word. We'll also have a quick review of half, 3/4 in collection. And then we'll also use our concepts of half, quarters and 3/4 in some word problems today. Now, let's begin. 3/4 is our first thing to learn. Now, if the whole is divided into 4 equal parts, we consider 3 of them. Then the part which we have taken is called 3/4. Now let's have a look at this one whole bar. From here to here, this is one complete whole bar. Now if we look inside, this whole bar has been splitted into 4 equal parts. So that means each part is 1/4. Now if you take 3 of them together, this one, and this one, you make 3/4. For example, 3/4 of 24 pounds would be 18 pounds. So to work out how this happens, let's have a look at this bar model, which I'm going to draw it for you here. So this is a bar. Let's say that this is a complete 24 pounds. Now, if we talk about quarters, that means we need to split this bar into 4 equal parts. Here, like this. And that's done. So there are 4 equal parts. Now think of a number which can go inside each one of these boxes so that the total will be 24 pounds. Yes, you're right. So that would be 6 pounds each. So this means that 6 pound is a quarter of 24 pounds. Now if you take 3 boxes together from here to here and from here to here, that will amount to 18 pounds as 3/4. Now here we are with a question about 3/4. We have to take that figure which shows 3/4. Now have a look at the first figure. We have to tick if it is 3/4. So well, this figure, the shape has been divided into 4 equal parts. If you see, there are 4 equal parts, and out of 4 equal parts, 3 of them are shaded with a color, leaving just one behind. So these 3 amounts to 3/4. Similarly, this second figure, look at it. If we'll take the whole figure, you'll see that this figure has been divided into 6 equal parts. Now, out of 6 equal parts, 3 of them are shaded. So 6 total parts are 6, and shaded ones are 3. So this is basically a half of 6. So that means this is a half, not a quarter. Now look at the third figure. The circle has been again divided into equal parts. Let's count the parts first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the total parts are 8, and shaded ones are 3, which doesn't amount to anything. 3 is neither a half nor a quarter of 8. Half of 8 would be 4, and quarter of 8 would be 2. Now let's have a look at these apples. Shining apples they are. So let's consider this example. So if we'll count the number of apples here, you'll see that there are 8 apples altogether. So half of them would be these. These one half, these another half. So half of apples, all the total apples would be 4. Now, as we have already talked about half, we come to quarter of 8 apples. So the quarter of 8 apples would be 2, as there were a total of 8 apples. Now we know that a quarter of 8 apples is 2. That means 3 quarters will be 2 here. That is 3 lots of 2 apples. And that will amount to a total of 6 apples altogether. So 3 quarter means 3 times the quarter which you have worked out for any object. Now let's do a question word problem based on half, quarters and 3 quarters. A school ground is 100 meters long. The half of the school ground is used to play football. The quarter of the ground is used for basketball practice. Now what length of the ground is left untouched, which means it is not used to do anything else? So now we know that the school ground is 100 meters long. We can try to figure out this question by drawing a bar model. Let's suppose that this is the total length of the school ground, which is 100 meters. Now half of the ground is used to play football. Then the quarter of the ground is used to play basketball or used for basketball practice. So half of 100 would be this much. That amounts to 50 meters. Now that is for football. And the quarter of the ground is used for basketball practice. Now to work out quarters, you need to split this total bar into 4 equal parts. So 4 equal parts will have to be splitted out here. So that means 25 meters will occupy each of the parts here. So this one is already used for football, and this one, this little 25 meter part is used for, yes, that's used for basketball practice. Now out of 100, 3 quarters are already used. 2 quarters for football and 1 quarter for basketball. That means we are left with 25 meters, which is left untouched. Now we have some practice questions to do. Let's consider these questions one by one. Harrison is half as old as his father. Harrison is 32 years old. What is the age of his father? So Harrison's age is 32 years. And it's said here in the question that he is half as old as his father. That means his father must be older than Harrison. So father's age will be double of Harrison's age. Double means twice of Harrison's age. So 2 times Harrison's age, which comes as 64 years. That's his father's age. Now have a look at the question number 2. We have to show quarter past 10 on the clock. Now 10 is here. So this is the little hour hand on the clock, and quarter past 10 means 1 hour has 60 minutes. So if you have to work out a quarter of 60 minutes, that would be 15 minutes each. That's a quarter. And that means if we have to show quarter past 10, that will be right here. I hope you understand how to figure out questions based on time. Now this is a question for you to practice. You have to show 3 quarters past 12 on the clock, so please try to pause this video and work out this question. With that, you will also need to work out this question to help yourself build more confidence of fractions. Once you are done, this is what you need, and I'm sure you'll feel more confident with fractions and different aspects which we use in word problems. This is all we have today in our today's video. For more videos, please log into justtutors.com. Thank you. Have a good day.